Hello, my friends. Back from work, and guess what? Yes, it's time for another bath. So that means another recording session. Lots of times in my recordings, I hear spirits say, "They're in, I'm in." So I can only take it that they're in some kind of, something they get into so they can communicate. When I use a ghost box, I can understand if they say, "I'm in." They must be in the ghost box, perhaps. I don't know. So this session will ask the question, what are you in? Okay, thanks for joining me. Let's do this. Okay, my spirit friends, the question I must ask you. Many times I hear when you're communicating that you're in, and sometimes you say, "I'm in." Could you explain to the people, what are you in? How do you manage to communicate? How do you produce a voice when you're only energy? Especially EVP. If you can hear me, please could you explain, if you can, how you do it? Is it something you create in the spirit world that enables you to talk to us? How is it possible you can manipulate the water to talk to me, if that is what you are doing? I know there's so many questions. We're all fascinated, and in the dark, as it were. Another question. I often hear you spirit people referring to Edward when I've asked questions, as though Edward is in charge of you. How is Edward in charge? Why? Who is Edward that has this power over you? And even me, for that matter. And if I can be as bold as to ask, who made Edward in charge? Could you tell me who it is, please? Who's in charge? Who's the hierarchy over there? Okay, another question if I may. I've got a top I'm wearing, it's a very distinctive colour. Could somebody shout out the colour for the recording, please? Could somebody shout out the colour of the top I'm wearing for the recording? If you can see me. It's not a game, a witness game. It's about confirmation. People need confirmation. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you very much. That is the end of tonight's session. Let's hope they've answered.